How do IHL and arms control limit weapon proliferation? Imagine a world where certain weapons are simply not available, reducing the harm during conflicts and protecting innocent lives. That's what international laws aim to do. International humanitarian law, or IHL, includes the Geneva Conventions and the laws of armed conflict. These laws set clear rules on what weapons can be used in war. They ban weapons that cause unnecessary suffering or harm civilians. For example, expanding bullets that cause excessive injury are forbidden. Booby traps placed near civilians or protected objects are also prohibited. These rules are part of treaties and customary law, which many countries follow to limit the types of weapons used. But laws alone aren't enough. Arms control agreements work alongside IHL to stop the spread of dangerous weapons. Countries sign treaties that restrict or ban certain categories of weapons. The Anti-Personnel Mine Ban Convention, for instance, outlaws landmines that can harm civilians long after conflicts end. The Convention on Cluster Munitions restricts bombs that spread smaller submunitions over wide areas, risking civilian lives. The Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons addresses weapons that cause indiscriminate harm or long-term dangers. Nuclear weapons are also a major concern. The Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons aims to prevent the spread of nuclear arms. The Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons pushes for total disarmament, given their catastrophic effects. These treaties work to keep nuclear, biological, and chemical weapons out of the wrong hands. Arms control also involves regulating how weapons are transferred between countries. Countries must assess risks before exporting arms, making sure they don't end up in the hands of groups or nations that could misuse them. Many nations control small arms and light weapons to prevent their diversion to non-state actors or civilians. They also manage and destroy surplus weapons to prevent theft or illegal trade. International cooperation is key. Countries share information about arms transfers and stockpiles, making it harder for prohibited weapons to proliferate. This transparency helps enforce laws and treaties, keeping dangerous weapons off the battlefield. By combining legal restrictions on what weapons can be developed and used with controls on their transfer and stockpiling, IHL and arms control work together to limit the spread of weapons that cause excessive harm. This effort helps protect civilians and soldiers alike, making armed conflicts less deadly and more manageable.